Are you struggling in business? This does not mean you're not capable of success. And you might doubt me for saying this, but you can change your entire financial future in just half a year if you understand and apply these right principles. Let me ask you a question. Why do most people fail in business? Is it because they don't work hard enough? Or because they don't have enough money? It is none of that. It's because they don't understand this one principle. Business is not about what you sell, it's about how well you sell it. If you're thinking about starting a business and you are scared because you have no idea how to begin, or you've already started, but it feels like it is a struggle each day to keep your business alive, and you aren't seeing results, I've got some secrets to share with you. Welcome to Immortals, the channel where we unlock the secrets to wealth transformation through powerful teachings and timeless wisdom. Today we embark on a journey with Myron as we share his secrets on how to start and grow any business to print money while you sleep. Stay with me till the end, and let's transform your finance together. First things first, before we talk about what to sell or how to sell, we have to fix the most important thing. Do you know what that is? Yes, you guessed it. It is you. If you don't think right about money, about the values to give, and about sales, you will not succeed. You could have the best product in the world and still be broke. And here's what I mean. Most people fail in business before they even start, not because they don't work hard enough, or because they don't have the right ideas or connections, but because they have the wrong beliefs about wealth. Have you ever heard people say things like, "I don't like selling. I don't want to sound pushy. Rich people are greedy. Money doesn't grow on trees." If that's you, listen, you've been lied to. The truth about wealth and sales is that rich people don't get rich by chasing money. No, they get rich because they solve problems, and they solve it for a large number of people. The bigger the problem you solve, the bigger the paycheck. It's that simple. Money doesn't come from work, it comes from value creation. Selling, on the other hand, is not about taking from customers, but selling is serving. Let me say that again. Selling is serving. Because when you believe in your product, when you know it can change lives, you have a moral obligation to sell it. Otherwise, you're robbing people of the very solution they need. Now, here's another mindset shift you need to make. If you're still trading time for dollars, you will never build wealth. Period. You work a 9-to-5 job, you clock in, you clock out, and you get paid for the time you spent. But wealthy people, they don't sell their time. They sell value. They package their knowledge, their skills, their expertise, and they make money whether they're working or not. So the real question is, what are you selling? Are you selling time, or are you selling value? If you don't like the money you're making right now, it's not your business that needs to change. It's you. Change how you think about money. Change how you think about selling. Change how you think about business. Because at the end of the day, your business will never outgrow more than your beliefs. If you believe making money is hard, it will be. If you believe customers won't pay high prices, they won't. So today, I urge you, decide to think differently. Decide to see sales as a gift, not a burden. Decide to become a person who attracts wealth because you create massive value. And once you get that, you're ready for the next step. For those who haven't started your business yet, and those stuck in the wrong model of business, you might want to pay more attention to the next step. This step right here separates the people who struggle for years from the people who scale in months. And the reason is simple. Most entrepreneurs pick the wrong business model before they even start. It's like choosing to swim across an ocean when you could have just taken a private jet. Now, here's a principle you need to burn into your mind. Success in business is not just about how hard you work, it's about what you work on. If you're pushing a broken down bicycle up a hill, no matter how strong you are, you're still going to struggle. But if you get inside the right vehicle, let's say a Ferrari, you'll get there 10x faster with less effort. So let me ask you, what kind of vehicle are you in? Are you pushing a bike, driving a Toyota, or are you stepping into a Lamborghini of a business model that multiplies your time and income? There are 3 rules for picking the right business model. Rule number 1, pick a model that scales. Too many people choose a business that requires them to trade time for money. And let me tell you something. If you have to personally deliver every result, then guess what? You simply quitted your job to create a job for yourself, not a business. You need a model that lets you scale your income without scaling your workload. That's why digital products, coaching, high-ticket services, and automation-based businesses are exploding right now. These models of business lets you serve more people without doing more work. Instead of selling one-on-one services, which is slow money, sell group coaching. This is fast money. Instead of selling cheap products, create high-ticket offers that solve big problems. Instead of relying on word-of-mouth marketing, use paid ads to get predictable sales. The goal here is to sell once and get paid over and over again. That's what a real business model does. Rule number 2, sell results, not time. You ever notice that people will pay $5,000 for a consultant to solve a problem in an hour, but they won't pay $50 for someone to work 10 hours? Why? Because people don't pay for time. They pay for results. So let's get something straight. If you're still charging by the hour in your business, you're losing money. Instead of selling your time, package your expertise into a high-value offer that delivers a transformation. Let me give you an example. Take a personal trainer who charges $50 an hour. This person is selling time. However, a personal trainer who sells a 90 days transformation program for $3,000. Now they're selling a result. The key sentence there is 90 days transformation. See the difference? Same knowledge, same final result, different business model. One is stuck grinding for hours. The other is scaling wealth. Which one do you want? Rule number 3. High ticket over low ticket. Listen, if you want to build wealth fast, stop chasing pennies and start chasing big money. A lot of people make the mistake of thinking, I'll sell something cheap to make it easier to sell. But here's the truth. It's a lot harder to make wealth that way. If you sell a $10 product, you need 1,000 customers to make $10,000. However, if you sell a $5,000 product, you need just 2 customers to make $10,000. Which one sounds easier to you? High ticket is not about ripping people off. It's about solving a bigger problem so that the value is worth paying for. If you can solve a $50,000 problem, don't be afraid to charge $10,000 for it. It's still a deal. So if you're serious about building a profitable, scalable business, don't waste time on low-ticket hustle. Focus on high-value offers that attract premium buyers. So now the big question is, what business model should you choose? That is simple. Pick something that is, 1, solves a painful problem. The bigger the problem, the more money you can charge. 2, doesn't rely on trading time for money. That is, it is scalable. 3, has a built-in demand. You don't want to convince people they need it. You want them already looking for it. If you're stuck, here's a golden tip. Find someone already making millions in that field of business and model what they do. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. Just get in the right vehicle, push the gas, and watch how fast you move forward. Alright, now that you know how to choose the right business model, here's the next secret you need to know in order to scale your business. What is the use of having a great business model if you can't convert leads into customers? That's why in step number 3, we're diving into the real secret to making money, sales. And trust me, once you learn this skill, you'll never be broke again. So let's get into it. Alright, let's talk about the thing that makes or breaks every business, sales. Because listen, if you don't know how to sell, you don't have a business, you have a hobby. And hobbies don't pay the bills. Now, before you tell yourself, I'm not good at selling or I don't like sales, let me tell you something. You're selling every single day, whether you realize it or not. If you've ever convinced a friend to watch a movie, you sold them on it. If you've ever recommended a restaurant, you sold it. If you've ever talked your way out of trouble, you sold an idea. So the truth is, you already know how to sell. You just need to learn how to do it in a way that gets people to pay you for what you're offering. Let's diving into it. Selling is not about pushing, it's about solving. The first mistake struggling entrepreneurs make is they think selling is about convincing people to buy a product. No, sales is about solving a problem so well that people want to buy from you. Because listen, people don't buy products. They buy solutions. They buy results. Nobody wants a weight loss program. What they want is to look in the mirror and feel confident. Nobody wants a marketing course. They want more leads, more sales, and more money. Nobody wants a new mattress. They want to wake up pain-free and well-rested. See the difference? If your offer isn't selling, it's probably because you're talking about the thing you want to sell instead of the transformation it will bring. There are 3 pillars of persuasive selling and 3 sales strategies that work like magic. We will begin with the 3 pillars of persuasive selling. Pillar number 1. Clarify the problem. The bigger the problem, the bigger the paycheck. The more painful the problem you solve, the more money you make. Period. People will pay $10 for a simple inconvenience, but they'll pay $10,000 to fix a problem that's ruining their life. So the first step in mastering sales is identifying the pain. Ask yourself, what keeps my customers up at night? What is the worst case scenario if they don't solve this problem? How can I make the pain of staying the same worse than the pain of buying from me? When you make the pain clear, your customers will beg for a solution. Pillar number 2. Create an irresistible offer. Don't sell a product. Sell a transformation. This is the difference between struggling in sales and making ridiculous amounts of money. You don't just sell what you do, you sell what it does for them. Think about this. What's more valuable? A fitness coach who says, "I'll train you for 3 months," or a fitness coach who says, "In 90 days, I'll help you lose 20 pounds, build muscle, and feel more confident than you have in years guaranteed." Who do you think you will pay for? Same service, different offer. One is weak, the other is magnetic. The secret? Make your offer so good, so clear, so compelling that people feel stupid saying no. Pillar number 3. Sell with emotion, justify with logic. Here's another massive mistake I see all the time. People try to sell with logic. They talk about the features, numbers, technical details of their products, and then they wonder why people don't buy. But the truth is, people buy with their emotions and justify with logic. People are selfish and only do things for their own personal feelings. However, most business people believe the more information they give to the customer, the more chances they'll buy. This is far from the truth. If you want to be successful in selling, then you must learn the art of selling emotion to your customers. You don't buy a car because of the engine specs. You buy it because of how it makes you feel when you drive it. You don't buy an expensive suit because of the fabric, the tailor, or the designer. You buy it because of the confidence it gives you when you walk into a room. You don't buy a course because of the number of lessons. You buy it because of what it can do for your future. You don't go to the gym because of the weights. You go because of the feeling you get having a great body. So if you want to sell more, paint a picture with emotion. Help them see, feel, and experience the transformation before they buy. Because if they can't see themselves succeeding, they won't believe it's possible. Now, let's dive into the 3 sales strategies that work like magic. These strategies will guarantee you make any sales. Strategy number 1, I like to call it the "what's it costing you?" Assuming you try to sell your product and someone tells you, "I don't know if I can afford this," here's what you say. "I get that, but let me ask you something. What's it costing you not to do this?" I will give you an example. Say you have a product that helps improve the health of your customer, and they say, "I don't know if I can afford this." Your reply will be, "I get that, but let me ask you something. What's it costing you not to be able to spend time having fun with your family because you're unhealthy?" Because the truth is, not solving the problem is always more expensive. Staying in the same job for 10 years is costing you hundreds of thousands in lost income. Struggling in business with no sales is costing you time, stress, and missed opportunities. Ignoring your health could cost you your life and less time with those you love. If they see that the price of inaction is bigger than the price of taking action, they'll find a way to buy. Strategy number 2, the future pacing technique. The goal here is to get your customer to visualize their life becoming better after buying from you. Here's how you do it. Imagine 90 days from now, you've followed the steps, applied the system, and now your business is making more money than ever. You're working less, but earning more. You feel confident because you finally cracked the code. How good would that feel? You see what I did there? I helped you paint a picture of yourself in a better future, where your business and finance are soaring. When you start making your customers imagine the transformation in their life after buying your product, they're already emotionally sold. Now they just need to say yes. Because the truth is, the fact that they are already in your store talking with you is because they want to buy that product. Your job now is to help them imagine their life buy from you. No one walks into a shoe shop because they want to buy food. However, the reason they haven't bought a shoe yet is because they haven't realized how that particular shoe in that particular store will transform their life. And that is where you come in, giving them a nudge towards where they already wanted, which is buying the product. Strategy number 3, the no-brainer guarantee. Here's the fastest way to remove hesitation. You take all the risk off their shoulders. When you add a strong guarantee, people feel safe buying from you. Guarantees like, if you don't see results in 30 days, I'll refund you, no questions asked. If this doesn't work for you, I'll personally coach you until it does. If you're not 100% satisfied, I'll double your money back. The stronger your guarantee, the easier it is to close the sale. Because now they have everything to gain and nothing to lose. Who doesn't like that? You see, sales is the most valuable skill to grow your business. Master it, and you'll never be broke again. Listen, if you learn how to sell, you'll always have money. It doesn't matter if you start over from scratch. You could lose everything today and be back on top in a few months, simply by selling. Sales is the skill that prints money. Every successful business person and wealthy person know how to sell, not just product, but themselves. So let me ask you, are you ready to master it? Because in the next step, we're going to talk about something that will take your sales game to an even higher level. And if you get this part right, you'll never have to fight for customers again. This is just the beginning. You now have the blueprint to begin the transformation of your business. So what are you going to do with it? Are you going to sit on this information, or are you going to make a move? In the next video, we'll talk more in-depth strategies on how to sell like a pro. Even a 10 years old can do it. If you found value in this journey, let me know in the comments. What step will you take today to transform your business and financial future? And if you want a deeper dive into any of these principles, subscribe and stay tuned. On this channel, we break down advanced wealth building strategies. Until then, remember this: success is not about what you know, it's about what you do. Let's go get this money. Choose wisely. Bye for now.